If you're looking to buy some new football boots, trainers or shirts, check out soccerstars.shop.com with the link in the description for original and genuine products at very low prices. Make sure you use MGH at checkout for a discount. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another episode of my Nottingham Forest career mode. As you can see here, we are now in the January transfer window. We've got a couple of days before our next match, which is actually a pretty big one. We have Crystal Palace, who are currently sitting in third, but they are a massive 7 points behind us. So those couple of days are going to be pretty important. We need to decide if there are any improvements that I want to make to the squad, any changes. And I'm finding it a little bit difficult. I've been looking at the team over the last few minutes before I hit record. I don't know, I feel like I don't really need to do anything. But to be honest, it's the January transfer window. I'm not going to get another chance before, you know, the big Champions League games coming up. Potentially if we get to the quarterfinals, the semi-finals, whatever it may be. This will be my last chance to make any changes. So I feel like I'm going to be wasting an opportunity if I don't try and bring in a couple more players in swap deals, whatever it may be. So I'm trying to narrow it down. I'm looking at players that potentially could go that I'm not enjoying too much. One of them being Kishner. I think Kishner's a great player in this game, don't get me wrong, but I've just got better options at the club. His wages are pretty high. I think it was a case of I was pretty excited because it was a free signing. So maybe we cut our losses. Well, actually, no, we wouldn't be losing anything, would we? Let's you know, take advantage of making a free signing as good as Kishner, bring in some money in, and then maybe bringing in a different winger, a different backup winger. I don't know though. He's still pretty good. I don't think there are any other players that I don't like. I mean, Platter's been really good in this series, although I actually find him quite difficult to use. I think it's because of that height and the fact that he's not very strong, he's not very physical, so it might be a good idea to take Kishner out of the equation and maybe sell Platter instead, just because Kishner is 80 rated. And the fact that he can play at cam is pretty handy. Saliba, I actually really like him whenever I use him, so I wouldn't be getting rid of him. Luna's brilliant. Bell's brilliant. I mean, looking at this team, what do I do? So, I don't know, maybe I will bring in just one player because I've got some money left over and I might as well spend it, seeing as we lose most of it at the end of the season. Maybe I go back in for previous targets. If I show you my shortlist here, there is one player that we went for and of course did not get in the end, and that was Zakaria Labyad. We could go back in for him. He has 6 months remaining on his contract. Of course, I could sign him for free, but I'm not too sure if I'm going to be doing another season just yet. So it might be that we do a different career mode for a bit and then come back, and then maybe approaching to sign him on a free would be better. But to be honest, he's going to be so cheap because of, you know, only having 6 months remaining. We're looking at maybe 2 to 4 million. I mean, that's actually very, very cheap. So I think I will throw in a nice offer. I'll throw in a very nice offer, 3.5 million. That should be probably rejected actually, but it should be enough. I mean, if you go by the chief executive comments, that should be more than enough to try and get into negotiations contract-wise. We've also got Florian Mayolida. This is, of course, Franck Ribéry's regen. Do I need him? Could I bring him in instead of Platter, maybe? This deal looks like it could happen. Go ahead and submit your offer. So his value is 4.7. He's only on 19,000 per week. Do I just offer Platter? He's worth 7.5 million. He's a little bit lower rated than him, but he's got those stats that I'm looking for. He's a little bit more physical than Platter, and he will grow. He will grow into a better player, so why not give it a go? Let's try a straight swap. Okay, so this makes things a little bit more complicated. So Bologna have actually tried to sign Labyad on a pre-contract agreement. So this would therefore bypass our deal, as you can see there at the bottom, saying that the player could simply decide to join them instead, rather than joining for a fee now. See, I think it should be the opposite. You would expect that Bologna wouldn't be able to bypass an actual transfer fee because the club would just accept the money and lose him now, then lose him at the end of the season for free, if that makes sense. But clearly, it doesn't work in FIFA, and that he's disappeared already, has he? No, it's still in progress. I mean, maybe it is worth signing him on a pre-contract just because I can and try and get him next year, but am I going to be doing another season? Is there going to be better options available? Probably. Maybe we just shouldn't bother with Labyad. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it. He's a great player. Maybe I will sign him in a different career mode. That's absolutely fine. I'm not going to miss out on too much there because we do have the likes of Geraldes. We do have Kishner that can play there. We do have some other cams. Leipzig, they are not interested in the deal. Fair enough. And Labyad, they weren't going to accept it anyway. Interesting. Okay, so Leipzig not interested in the player. I'm not going to offer Kishner because I think he's worth probably quite a bit. Let's just double check. Where are you, Kishner? He's worth 13 million, so that would be way, way too much. So what I could do is put Plata up for sale instead. So we'll remove him and we'll go ahead and offer... Let's go in with his value, 4.7 million. I've got a feeling they'll probably reject that, seeing as he is an exciting prospect. He could be worth, you know, up to 10 million or something crazy like that. So the other players that can play at cam, of course, let's just go ahead and double check that. We do have Ayoub. He can also play as a cam, as you can see there. I could probably get away with Arayibi and Ulmabek playing there. Maybe even Schick. He could be pretty decent as a cam. I mean, Cash can play as a cam as well. So yeah, I think I'm okay with not going for Labyad. I think we'll be more than okay next season when it comes to bringing in more players if we decide to do another season. But now we're going to play against Crystal Palace at home. If I win this, we are going to be ahead of them by 10 points, only halfway into the season, which is pretty crazy. Today's captain is Danilo. He has been a fantastic signing for us, but I'm not quite sure if I'd be comfortable giving a new signing within his first 5 months or so at the club captain. That would be a little bit weird. But anyway, Crystal Palace, they are definitely a tough opposition. They were very, very good last year. And I believe the season before that as well, they were in the top 4 or so. So they definitely have a good squad. Today will not be an easy 3 points, but I really hope I can get them because 10 points at this stage of the season, that is a lot. And we should be in straight away here with Orsi. Play that inside here for Danilo. And inside again to Sandro. What a turn that is. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. I thought he scored an own goal. That looked like he headed it back into his own net. Instead, we end up with a corner. Sandro gets it in. That was a very decent corner, but as usual, I've not been able to win the header, and I have kept it in. We'll try and get a cross in instead now. Oh, it was too far ahead, although I might get a chance. Oh, Van Dijk did well. Here we go on the break again. Danilo with the ball. He's very good at driving forward. It reminds me of Yaya Toure. Now we're going to cut back and pass it inside for Sandro again. He's done well. Over here to... Oh, Ayoub can get there still. Oh, what a shot. It's still saved by Mandanda, though. Here's Orsi now. Over to Malcolm. Maybe a little 1-2 to get him in behind. That's more like it. And now a cross on the ground, maybe. Nope, Tompkins is there to deflect it out for another corner. We have been dominating this game so far. It's another decent cross, but I think we'll take another corner. 27 minutes in, and I don't think Crystal Palace have pretty much touched the ball in my own half. They really have not done very well so far. But that's another save from Mandanda. Decent header this time, though. Oh, no way. This is their first attack. Oh, they've almost scored it. Townsend, very dangerous on that left foot. But like I said, that was their first chance. And it's probably the best chance of the game so far. That just shows how dangerous Crystal Palace can be. Luckily, they didn't score it because that would have been so undeserved. Let's get on the break now. Up here to Malcolm. Lovely run. Sandro's going to get in the box here, but I don't really want to cross it. Somehow, I've got through there. I'm not sure how. I'm going to shoot. Oh, it's gone in! Mandanda at his near post. He should have dealt with that. That is a very, very poor goal to concede. Van Aanholt should have done better there as well. I just kept running, and I've hit it near post. Malcolm has scored a few of those kind of goals. That takes me back to, what was it, FIFA 14? Maybe FIFA 13, where near post OP was such a prominent thing. But there you go, guys. 1-0 just before half-time. I think there's going to be, what? Oh, okay, 3 minutes at a time. That's more than I thought. But I don't think Crystal Palace are going to get a chance. Not if we win the ball like that. Maybe we can get one more chance before the whistle. Let's go, Danilo. Let's go. Let's make it 2. Oh, come on, ref. That was a little bit harsh. Let's get off to an early start in this second half. I see a ball in for Ayoub. He's in. Can he score it, though, with his left foot? He's been taken out. Is it a pen? I thought for a second it was going to be a penalty. It's not. It's actually a goal kick. Wow, that was a little bit unlucky once again, but to be honest, it wasn't a terrible challenge. I just couldn't get to the ball quick enough. What it is about this Crystal Palace team is just the pure strength and pace of some of their players. Zaha, Townsend and Benteke. They are so good on this game. They really are. It's very difficult to try and defend against them, especially when they're running at you. But here we are with another chance, maybe. Over here to Malcolm. I'm going to try a shot. Sandro's in the way. Ayoub with the follow-up. And now another follow-up. Come on, win the header. Nope. The keeper's always favourite in that situation. Very close to a second goal, though. Somehow, Malcolm's picked up an injury. I'm not even sure what happened. Hopefully, he will run that off because he's been such a good player for us. Is he still injured? No, he's walked it off. Thank God for that. I would have been very upset. And now we can go through again. Ayoub's dribbled around one player, around the next. That's a penalty. For sure, that's a penalty. Oh, no. The pressure's on, guys. You guys know I suck at penalties in this game. Can I score one? It has been a little while. Sandro is going to be the one to take it. Let's go in the bottom left corner. Let's see if I sky it this time. Oh, for God's sake, you are kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. I am actually cursed. I can just see the comments already. Why did you go bottom corner? How about you just let me go where I want? If I miss, I miss. If I score, I score. If Palace score now, I will be absolutely gutted, especially because I've missed yet another penalty. I might as well just rename all of my episodes to, in this episode, I missed a penalty, because it feels like every single game I'm getting a penalty and missing them. It is actually ridiculous. I'm clearly cursed. Actually, no. I'm clearly bad at them. But there you go. In the end, it doesn't matter, guys. We pick up the 1-0 win against our rivals, Crystal Palace. We are going to be 10 points clear of them. Hopefully, Man United drop points as well. And they did. Look at that. The third result from the bottom there. Manchester United 1, Southampton 3. They've actually gone ahead and lost a home game. So that means we are going to be even higher at the top of the table here. Oh, look at that. Man City have actually taken over from Manchester United, and so have Arsenal. So we're 7 points clear with 19 games played. We're exactly halfway through the season, and we are looking good. So we're going to get into some training now. We've got Ulmebek, Van Drongelen, and St. Maximin there. Hopefully all three will do well in their training drills. Let's have a look. Okay, so Maximin's gone up to 83. I think I might take him out for a little bit now. Although I could do with his finishing going a little bit higher. He seems to be always in a good opportunity or a good place to score and misses a couple. But Ulmebek and Van Drongelen, not so good there. But that will come with time. We've now got a game against Everton. Is it a home or an away game? I'm not too sure. I'm guessing it's away. No, it's a home game. Whereabouts are Everton in the league? Let's have a look. Oh, wow. They're down in 19th place. Spurs are officially out of the relegation zone. They've managed to get themselves to 17 points in 19 games. Just the 3 wins. That's pretty embarrassing. So we'll go ahead and simulate this game against Everton. We should be getting the 3 points quite easily here, even with the second team. I'm going to go ahead and make another prediction. It seems to be good luck. I'm going with a Nottingham Forest win, 2-0. Oh, it's a 1-0 win. Close once again. Wait, hang on. Who is that player that came on for Everton? Ketkia Phone. What the hell? Ketkia Phone? I'm really not sure how to pronounce that name. That is an amazing name. I might have to sign him in a career mode just because why not? But Schick got the winning goal 53 minutes in, and it's another 3 points. Although, look in the bottom right corner, Man United beat Arsenal 3-0. That's a big result. Now, this is interesting. Not only have we got a transfer offer for Pereira, that's not going to happen, but we have had our transfer offer for the Franck Ribéry regen accepted. Just 4.7 million, his value for an 18-year-old that could grow to 86 plus or something crazy like that. This game is just broken, and he only wants 1,000 more as well. That is just ridiculous. So we're going to go ahead and give him squad rotation player. That should be enough to persuade him to join, and he will replace Plata. We will add him onto the to sell list, so to speak. Now, Everton want to take him on a short-term loan. I think this is because he was unhappy and wanted to leave the club. So I guess what we do is we'll go ahead and accept it and then bring him back. Actually, before I do that, let's just double-check on his contract because I don't want anything to go wrong and then it's out of my control. So we'll go ahead and offer him a new contract if we need to. Let's go Pereira, right back. So he's got 2 years, 6 months. Do you know what? I'm actually just going to give him a new contract and keep him. I don't need to loan him out and then bring him back. It's a little bit of a cheating way to do it. So we'll offer him the new contract anyway. He only wanted 2,000 more, and I'll go ahead and reject this. And I will make sure he's not on the transfer list. That's the word I was looking for a minute ago, transfer list. So we'll add Plata to it. Maybe list Kishner up and just see what kind of offers we get. It might be that Kishner goes for a crazy amount of money. And as I've already mentioned, I'm not really a fan of him right now anyway. So Plata, add to transfer list. He's only on 10,000 per week. But of course, we could be getting up to 7.5 million minimum, really. And let's go ahead and see if maybe Kishner would be sold for a lot of money. We'll soon find out. He's on 55,000 per week. So that's a lot. We'll see what they say. But up next, we have Fulham in the FA Cup round 3. Again, it should be an easy game to win. Even though it's an away from home game, I'm going to use that second team and hopefully we will progress. We've got 2 emails to go through first. And Pereira refuses to negotiate. So yeah, he does definitely want to leave, but that'll be at the end of his contract. There's no need to worry about it right now because we've still got 2.5 seasons left. So, Fulham, let's see if we can get another win here. I think this time around, even though I think we should win, I don't think we will. I've got a bad feeling that we're actually going to be knocked out here, which would be a bit of a shame, but nothing too drastic. No, we've actually gone ahead and got a 1-0 win. I wouldn't have been too worried about it because, of course, we've won the Premier League already in this series. The FA Cup wouldn't be a massive deal. I just want the Champions League, as you guys know. But Ayoub scored in the 50th minute, and we do progress. And there we have it, guys. Confirmation of a new signing. We do have the Franck Ribéry regen, Florian Mayolida. I will actually try and make sure I pronounce that name right. It probably might. It might just be Molida. I'm actually not sure how to pronounce the AO in a French tone, accent, whatever you want to call it. But we have made a great signing there. An exciting prospect. He should probably get to around the same rating as Plata by, I'd say, 1 or 2 months. So, although it's not an investment for a player right now, it's a player for the future. Let's have a look at his stats. So, obviously very quick, very good at dribbling, just like you'd expect from a winger, and especially a regen of Franck Ribéry, one of the best wingers of all time, really. The only thing I don't like about him is he only has 3-star skills. But the 4-star weak foot is very nice indeed, especially because he is left-footed. I do like to cut in and use my left-sided players with their right foot, exactly how Maximin does it. So he will do pretty well for us, I'm pretty sure. 18 years old as well, 74 rated, not bad at all. For under 5 million, that's crazy. I think it makes sense to put him straight into training. So we're going to do his chance creation because his finishing is very, very low there. And also his passing. Luckily, his dribbling, his pace, things like that, they're all really good already. It's just the other aspects to his game we need to improve. So hopefully he will reach 75, probably next week in next week's training. But how quickly can he grow to around that 80 mark where he becomes really usable as our backup winger? Because we still have Arayabi, we still have Saliba, we have some other great players, Kishner as well. Now, we've got a transfer offer here for 2 players. We have one for Leali and we have one for Worrell. Both of them are going to be rejected. I need to keep hold of Leali. He is my second goalkeeper. And of course, Worrell has been with us since the start. I know we don't use him too much at the moment, but he's still a key part of the squad. And also, we won some money, although it's basically pennies. Honestly, with such high wages in today's game, I don't know why you would even care about winning 85 grand from the FA Cup. But either way, we do have another game coming up now. It is Liverpool at Anfield, I'm guessing. We get another transfer offer, this time for our first team goalkeeper, Medjugorje. Burnley can disappear swiftly. We are not going to be accepting an offer for Medjugorje, but we are going to be going to Anfield to play against Liverpool. I'm not sure where they are in the league. I'm pretty sure they were around mid-table last time I checked. And we've got another transfer offer. And it's for Plata. And it's West Ham. Okay, so I do know West Ham have a bit more money than sense. Let's go ahead and do 8.5 million as a counter offer. If they can pay up, that would be fantastic. And maybe we could bring in another player or two. I don't know. I might just do it because it's fun to make signings, you know. But Liverpool, whereabouts are they? They are mid-table, 11th. 20 games, 24 points. They've lost 8 matches already. Let's see if we can make it 9. So I'm actually giving Mayolida his debut on that left side. That was meant to go to him. Here he is. So he's going to be number 26 for now. And I think he's going to be a great player for us. He might not play every game, of course, but when he gets involved in that second team, I'm hoping he will grow nice and quick so we can use him in this first team more often without feeling like I'm leaving out one of my best players, you know? That kind of makes sense, I'm hoping. So yeah, out on that left side, we'll see how he gets on against Liverpool. They've made a pretty decent start here. They won the ball early on. Here's Classy. Inside here to Stewart. He's passed it back inside, but Galdamez has dealt with it well. Okay, we have a corner just 9 minutes in, I believe it is. So nice early corner. Nothing comes from the original cross. Let's try again here with Geraldes. Or actually, no, I'm going to pass it back to Schüller here. And then a cross over here to Dalbert. Inside to Galdamez. Nice little turn. Pass inside for Sandro, maybe. Oh, my God. What is that pass? Let's try that again, shall we? Over here to Mayolida. Pass that inside. And again into Sandro. Good turn. Can he finish it? Is that a penalty again? I hope it's not because I don't have to take it. That's how not confident I am of scoring penalties right now. I don't actually want them. Let's go, Geraldes. Let's go. Put that through for Malcolm. What a ball that is. Surely we're in for the goal here. And Malcolm slots it home. What a signing he's been. Absolutely love this guy. Geraldes gets yet another assist. And we're 1-0 up just 5 minutes before half-time. Poor defending from Moreno, I think that was. And there is the half-time whistle. That makes me very, very happy indeed, because once again, we're winning the game before half-time. We are dominating possession right now, but I don't seem to be getting any more chances. Maybe I've just jinxed it. Here we go. Geraldes into Sandro's path. That is not the pass I wanted. This game, I swear, it just doesn't do half the things you want it to do. I tried to pass it to Sandro in a really good position just to sweat it in, but no, the game decides not to let me. Thank you, EA, thank you. Let's just get on the break again here with Malcolm. Nice heavy touch. Get him onto his left foot. Nicely done. He's still got it. Into Danilo. Over here to Sandro. Can he get through? I think he can. Can he score though? Oh, what a save by Karius. That was going in. Let's put this one through. Here is Orsi again. The cross goes back here to Geraldes. And he finishes it. That is how you score towards the edge of the box. That was an insane finish. Look at this. Didn't even have to think about it. Just take the touch and smash it into that bottom left corner. How many goals is that now? Is it 10? No, it's only 7. I thought he scored a few more than that. But Geraldes, once again, he is such a good player. And there it is, guys. I would have loved to have made it 3-0, but that is the end of the game, and we're not going to get a chance to do it. The referee blows the whistle very quickly, but we do get ourselves another 3 points. And actually, most of all, another very good performance, especially from this guy. No shots and no goals, but he seemed to play a key part in everything I did. And at the end of the episode, this is how things are looking. 21 games played, we've won 15, drawn 4, and lost 2. We've only conceded 9 goals. That's pretty incredible. That's half the amount of the next best defensive team, which is Manchester United. And we're 9 points clear at the moment. So we are looking extremely good to go on and win yet another title, which would be fantastic. But that is going to bring this episode to an end, guys. In fact, I will finish it on some training. I want to say a massive thank you once again for watching the series. I know some people are getting a little bit bored of it, so that's why I'm potentially going to be ending the series at the end of this season, regardless of if we win the Champions League or not. And by the way, Mayolida and Van Drongelen both growing there. Nice to see. So if you are enjoying the series, please do show your support. Hit that like button below. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel as well. Make sure you follow me on Twitch. And I will see you in the next episode, where we will be doing a squad report and, of course, finishing off the transfer window.